The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, voters and supporters urged to maintain peace. Maritime honor during Lions State ceremony. And Lays 140 Club win Candace 9th Cup. After experiencing a few days of flight cancellations in Port Moresby, Air Niugini has reassured the travelling public that flight departure times will improve with the introduction of new aircraft and additional frontline staff during the Christmas peak period. Air Niugini Chairman Carl Yalo, in a statement, pointed out that getting people home to their families is all about applying the right technical solutions to challenges. Yalo said Air Niugini, PNG Air, CASA, NAC, NewSky and all other related businesses and government agencies are doing everything they can to get passengers home to their loved ones. Yalo said Air Niugini will continue to implement necessary fleet alignment to ensure passengers are transported to their destinations, particularly during the festive season. He added that 55 additional frontline airport staff recruited in October and November will be utilized during the peak period. He said problems come from a range of issues, including bottlenecks in passenger processing and bad weather causing flight interruptions. Yalo said the introduction of new Airbus aircraft is already making a difference in reducing congestion. Meanwhile, Air Niugini announced that the sale of tickets to destinations are closed when all seats on available aircraft have been purchased. There is high demand for tickets on several popular routes. Once these flights are full and there are no more seats available, travel can only be booked for later dates. To reduce congestion, customers are kindly asked not to go to the airport unless they have a confirmed ticket for that particular date. The acting electoral commissioner, Margaret Vagi, has commended supporters and candidates in Day and New Island province for their peaceful conduct during the nomination period. She said no major incidents were reported and urged the people from the affected electorates to allow for peace and harmony to prevail during the election campaign period. In a press conference with the media today, Acting Electoral Commissioner Margaret Vagi said that at the close of nominations last Thursday, 11 December 2025, a total of 35 candidates had been nominated to contest the two by-elections, 25 candidates for Day and 10 candidates for New Island. Vagi said so far the nomination in both provinces have been conducted peacefully without major incidents.
Close of nominations last week Thursday, on the 11th of December. There were no major incidents in the two provinces, in New Island and in the Western Highlands. No major incidents were reported. And we'd like to commend the voters and the supporters and the people of these two provinces who have done extremely well during the nomination period.
Vagi said since the by-elections are happening during the festive period, she called on key stakeholders, including police, community leaders, candidates, and supporters, to respect one another and allow the election to progress smoothly.
The people of these two provinces, especially Day and New Island province, since the by-elections are going through the festive period, that's when campaign is being held. I call on everyone to participate in campaign and not to disrupt the festive season.
She said removal of posters of rival candidates or defacing them is an election offense that should not be encouraged. Voters and supporters must abide by the rule of law on elections.
seen in removing candidate posters or causing other disruptive along the way. Those are election offenses that you can be arrested as well, and penalties to apply for that when you trip.
Meanwhile, the polling for both by-elections starts on Saturday, January 17, 2026, and ends on Friday, January 30th, 2026. Counting starts on Saturday, January 31st, 2026, and return of writs is on or before February 20th, 2026. 22 juveniles at Bomana Prison made a life-changing decision to dedicate their lives to the Lord during a powerful service held at the prison's juvenile section recently.
The boys, aged 15 to 18 and drawn from across Papua New Guinea, responded to the message and coming forward in an atmosphere described as being filled with the presence of God. The service, led by ministry leaders, was marked by heartfelt worship and a profound sense of divine encounter. Organizers emphasized that the transformation witnessed as both as encouragement and a blessing, offering hope for the future of this young man. The breakthrough is being celebrated not only within the prison but also by the wider faith community, who see it as a testimony of God's power to restore lives. All glory, honor, and praise were given to God for this remarkable moment of salvation. Giovanna Pile, TVWAN News.
After 5 long years behind the walls of Bomana's high-risk unit, Samuel from East Sepik province is stepping into freedom with a heart full of hope and a testimony that shines with faith.
Life inside prison could have broken him, but instead, it became the place where Samuel discovered purpose. Through Bible-based rehabilitation courses, he encountered the life-changing message of Jesus Christ. That moment of surrender sparked a new calling: music. From the echoes of prison corridors, Samuel's voice began to rise in worship, bringing comfort and encouragement to fellow inmates. Today, Samuel is not just free, he's a voice of hope. He joins the Hopian Bars team on One Talk Radio Live, sharing his powerful story live. Listeners will hear how faith turned despair into destiny and opened doors to new beginnings. Samuel's story reminds us all that even in the darkest places, light can break through. His testimony is expected to inspire families, youth, and anyone searching for a second chance. Stay tuned this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. as Samuel's voice carries beyond the prison walls, declaring freedom, faith, and goodness of God. A melody of hope for all. Giovanna Pile, TVWAN News.
The late member for Terraforming Solomirism received a final farewell by fellow MPs during his Lion State ceremony today. Late Mirism was the Minister for Works and Highways at the time of his passing on December 2nd after a short illness.
Prime Minister James Marape led members of Parliament in paying their final respects to the late member for Terraforming Solomirism. They observed a minute's silence beside his casket at Parliament House. The Prime Minister also shared moments of sympathy with the late MP's family during the Lion State, honoring the service and legacy of their loved one. Members of the Parliament then followed in procession in pay respect to the late leader and to offer their condolences to his family. Fellow MPs described him as a humble and dedicated leader who valued dialogue, mutual respect and collaboration for national affairs. During his time in Parliament, Mirisim was a respected and long-serving national leader who entered Parliament in 2012. He was known for his dedication to public service and his efforts to improve infrastructure and connectivity in remote communities, particularly the Connect PNG program as Minister for Works and Highway. A similar gesture of sympathy was extended in remembrance of the 12 sitting members of Parliament and provincial governors who have passed on while in this office since 2022. Late Mirisim's casket will be flown to Telefomin in West Sibi Province tomorrow, where he will finally lay to rest. Michael Tamtipais, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. We'll have the day's other stories when we come back. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Tooks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Meet UmiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, UmiPay makes every payment simple. UmiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG e Mia. Pine PNG made.
Show the dishes who's boss. Fight mess with Axion, the tough grease stripper. 100% effective at doing the dirty work. The triple active power breaks down tough grease, and its antibacterial formula leaves dishes squeaky clean. Get tough on grease. Get Axion.
Okay. Yep.
Hi.
Yes.
Can I get a loan for my PNG contract?
You need to fill out these forms, these ones, and then you can get back to me. Okay?
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Not here. Not right now.
Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Of course, Kenny. I'll take down your details. I'll help with the credit check.
Thank you.
And I'll help with the business plan.
1 car Kenny. 20 car Kenny. 1,000 car Kenny. FinCorp. Fast forward your finance from zero to hero.
Thanks for staying with us. The 5th National Mock Youth Parliament commenced today with 60 successful participants who have travelled from across the country, as well as those joining from Port Moresby for the week-long capacity building program running from December 15th to the 19th. The Milk Youth Parliament offers invaluable experience for participants to engage in the parliamentary process, debate key issues, and develop solutions for a better future. The official opening today was officiated by distinguished guests including Kala Alpha, Clerk of the National Parliament, Mark Dinshin, UNFPA Deputy Representative Nicholas Booth, UN Resident Coordinator, and other key figures. Throughout the year, when many people are not cautious about their safety, those people are on standby to respond for any call for emergency rescue or medical treatment. They are the St. John Ambulance Green Angels, always on the call, 24/7, providing essential services to the community free of charge.
In a gesture of appreciation for dedicated community service throughout the year, Coca-Cola Papua New Guinea donated a check of 43,000 kina to National St. John Ambulance Green Angels Appeal, spreading holiday joy to staff and volunteers. The check presentation was done at the St. John Ambulance Headquarters in Port Moresby on Friday, 12 December 2025.
Helping make your Christmas party extra special during this festive season is our way of saying thank you to you for your everyday commitment. Your dedication, commitment, and care is an inspiration to us at Coca-Cola, and it aligns with our Christmas wish, which is to help amplify the spirit of kindness.
Together with the 43,000 kina donation, Coca-Cola also contributed food, drinks, and entertainment to add to the Christmas celebration for the Green Angels and their families. In response, the new CEO of National St. John, Kai Tane, appreciated all the supporters and donors throughout the year, including the government of the day, National Department of Health, provincial health authorities, provincial governments, National Capital District Commission, Lay City Authorities, Brian Bell Foundation, business and private sector organizations, security and emergency service providers, community groups, and all other partners.
Just a little bit about St. John. The growth of St. John Ambulance in recent years has been reflected in the rising number of emergencies that we attend to and the lives that we touch. It's absolutely a testament to the dedication of the staff here, whether they be our ambulance officers, our fleet mechanics, our operations centre, our call takers upstairs and dispatchers. The dedication of our staff and the unwavering support of our partners is amazing. From our beginnings as a single ambulance station in that building here in Port Moresby, we've become a truly national service now. We've been strengthened by reservist stations in Kupiano and Barena, and we have our regional stations in Lae and Kokopo. We've got a presence and a team in Mount Hagen, and we're soon to be opening a new station in Ongai Bena in the Eastern Highlands Province.
In addition, Coca-Cola is helping make St. John's Christmas parties in Lae, Kokopo, and Port Moresby extra special for staff and volunteers, treating them to live Christmas music, food, refreshing Coca-Cola drinks, and games for the chance to win prizes.
In 2018, we responded to about 7,000 medical emergencies. Last year, we responded to 38,423 emergencies, and that was both land and aeromedical. As of yesterday, we've responded to 35,382 emergencies across our operations, so around 2,748 in East New Britain, 4,433 in Central Province, 11,343 in Morabay, and our first aid training team has trained about 3,576 first aiders.
This contribution for the second year in a row will assist in purchasing new ambulances and support the work of the ambulance services, helping ensure that essential care reaches those in need during the festive season. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
At least 20 health centers in Lufa will have access to additional medical drugs and equipment following the distribution of the supplies to the district by the Office of the Member for Lufa. Representative from the Office of Lufa MP Simon Kilepa recently distributed medical drugs and equipment to 20 health centers in the Lufa district. This marks the third year that the district has received medical drugs and equipment to support the health centers when necessary. Speaking on behalf of the MP, his second secretary, Dikore Kumani, said that the challenges of limited medical supplies are faced not only in Lufa district but all throughout the country. Therefore, these supplies will at least ease some of these challenges in the district. Kumani said another challenge that is also trending in the country, leading to the shortage of medication, is health staff illegally selling the medication for their own benefit. He urged health workers in Lufa district to refrain from doing this and to ensure that medical supplies are used for the benefit of patients. District Health Manager Nancy John thanked MP Kilepa for the medical supplies, which will boost accessibility to medical supplies in the district. 2 health clinics in Port Moresby received medical supplies to help them continue delivering vital healthcare services to communities in the National Capital District. Kina Bank Asset Investment Management and Strategy Team, under its Community Engagement Program, donated essential medical and office items to St. Teresa Clinic in Hola and Lowndes Road Clinic in Konidobu. The donation include thermometers, blood pressure monitors and sanitizers, face masks, gloves, weight scales and cleaning supplies including air fresheners. In addition, the clinics received office essentials including chair, table, standing fans, A4 paper, among others. And now a look at the finance news. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2356 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our Kina was buying $0.2281, $0.3404 Australian dollars, $0.1862 euro, and 35.26 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold and copper closed higher, coffee, cocoa, and crude oil closed lower, and oil palm closed the day unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, and ASX closed lower, and all ordinaries closed lower as well. TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency, and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort, and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace Pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
P&G's favorite soft drink now in bottles. Goldspot brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in PNG. Proudly Go Spot.
Long year 2024, 7 pla baby I born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long carrying baby, na time baby is susu. Tasol Yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bell mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time Yumi pan him sick HIV area, or time bell mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV ego long baby. This lutok sawa I come long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Me and my best friend are about to spend the holidays in Malta.
What do you mean you're not coming? I spent more than half my savings for this trip.
If I were you, I would just come home.
I'm fine going by myself.
But you'll spend Christmas alone.
Okay, I really want you to take a picture of me.
It's fuzzy.
How about this?
Not really.
This?
It's still fuzzy.
This?
Welcome back to Overseas News. Now we look at the latest story making headlines in one of Papua New Guinea's nearest neighbours. Jewish communities across Australia are coming to terms with a terrorist attack in Bondi, including the Melbourne, where Hanukkah celebrations were cut short last night.
Police say the Hanukkah celebrations here at Caulfield Racecourse in Melbourne's southeastern suburbs were cut short. So too were Hanukkah celebrations at Melbourne's Federation Square. Now, police say that this wasn't as a result of any specific threat. However, they are ensuring that they are going to continue to boost the patrols around Melbourne's Jewish community. This is the largest Jewish community in Australia. Around 55,000 Jewish people call Melbourne home. And since October 2023, Operation Park has been providing additional security for the Jewish community. Of course, it was only December last year that we saw that firebombing attack on the Adass Israel Synagogue in Ripponlea in Melbourne's southeastern suburbs. And many people who attended the Hanukkah celebrations here last night posted on social media saying that it was a great festive event with many young families, people pushing prams, and they said that would have been very similar to the sort of event that was playing out in Sydney before this devastating attack. We've also heard from the nearby Caulfield Synagogue, the South Hebrew congregation, and they have posted on social media saying that their hearts are heavy after this devastating attack, that now is the time to stand together and strength comes in unity. And police say that they will continue to provide reassurance to the community, and their hearts also go out to the first responders who were also injured in the Bondi attacks.
Will Namish, Mayor of Waverley Council, says his council is doing all it can to support residents.
We've closed the beach down. We're working with other service providers as well to bring support to people who are here. We're flying our flags at half-mast as well, and as various more information evolves during the day, we'll be there to support anyone who needs our help. It's going to take a long time to process this, and as I said before, we are a very close, tight-knit community. I'm aware of some of the people, some of the victims, some of the people that have been injured, and more will come to light, but a lot of them are very well-known individuals as well, and it really is just shocking.
Many Australians are in shock after the country's worst mass shooting since the Port Hatta massacre. The Shadow Attorney General has voiced his support for stronger firearm control in the wake of the attack.
Clearly there will need to be some, obviously, investigations as to how these terrorists obtained their weapons, whether they were legally obtained or whether they were on the black market. It appears to me that they were semi-automatic shotguns, although that's obviously to be determined at this stage. I think what Australians are expecting this morning is some very, very strong leadership from Anthony Albanese. Our memories go back to Port Arthur here when John Howard stepped in and showed incredible leadership around our gun laws as a result of that horrific attack all those years ago. Australians are wanting leadership on firearms control, but they're also wanting leadership on anti-Semitism, which has really been left unchecked over the last 2 years.
Back home, the autonomous government of Bougainville has received a 5 million kina funding boost to strengthen coastal fisheries development following a check presentation by the National Fisheries Authority and the national government in Port Moresby.
The 5 million kina funding boost for fisheries in the autonomous region was presented to ABG Minister for Fisheries, Marine Resources and Climate Change, Amanda Masono, by Fisheries Minister Jelta Wong. It is aimed at improving coastal livelihoods, building strong systems, and ensuring sustainable fisheries management within Bougainville's 3 nautical mile jurisdiction. Minister Wong said the partnership between ABG and NFA is critical to creating reliable income for coastal communities and ensuring fishermen are paid directly for their catch. He highlighted the growth of live fish exports and access to international markets as a pathway for empowering coastal fishermen and youth.
In the future of this is I want licensing of all our coastal products to go back to you guys. So whether it's beach timber or if you want to do live fish exporting. And live fish exporting, to tell you the truth, has become a really big thing.
Wong also warned that climate change and global economic challenges make food security and local production more important than ever. Receiving the check, the ABG Fisheries Minister said the ABG's priority is to invest directly in coastal fisheries by first fixing governance, legal and institutional gaps. ABG plans will focus on seaweed farming and establishing seafood companies to sustain communities and deliver real benefits on the ground.
We will ensure that we work closely with you so that when the funds is released and we are spending, we are also reporting to NFA, but at the same time reporting to the VC on how we are spending the funds. So there's consistent reporting and accountable mechanisms in place.
NFA Managing Director Justine Lakini reaffirmed NFA's commitment to support Bougainville through technical expertise and close collaboration.
And I'm really excited to hear that you're looking at putting in place the right legislative framework, the right structures, the right strategies, so that you'll come to a point where you can start to do things that you are mandated to do within your 3 nautical miles. So well done, Minister.
The 5 million kina funding marks a significant step in building a sustainable fisheries sector in Bougainville, with leaders on both sides committing to long-term cooperation, strong governance and tangible benefits for coastal communities. Carol Kido Jr., TV1 News.
Meanwhile, Manus Province also received a major boost through its fisheries-driven development plans, with a 6 million kina check presented by the National Fisheries Authority as part of a larger national commitment. The funding supports the Draken Fisheries Project, a whole-of-government initiative aimed at unlocking Manus marine resources and stimulating long-term economic growth. NFA Managing Director Justine Lakini says the payment is the first step in delivering the Prime Minister's 13 million kina pledge spread over 5 years. Fisheries Minister Jelta Wong says fisheries infrastructure will support tourism, industry and job creation.
Once we get it done, and not only the investors passing the work. We need to just have at least a walk to start off with. Yep. Just a walk to start off with. And that's what we're trying to get the government to do. And with this free trade region, the area of Nauke would be the second township in Manus, and it would be an industrial town, while Loringau town will be our capital city and commerce hub and everything. But the industry would be built towards the end of Manus province. And And thank you for this fund that you will be giving us, 6 million kina. That 6 million kina will help in settling the land.
This is TVWAN News. Later in sports, Lace 140 Club claims the trophy and Valley Hunters showcase talent.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. Did you have a nice day? Real good. Hanging out in the neighborhood. Had some dinner, now it's time to relax. Put on some PJs after taking a bath. Wanna read a story, but look, it's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. Before it gets late, yeah, all of us. Everybody's happy when we brush, brush, brush. Smile O'Clock. Smile O'Clock. Time o'clock. So brush, brush, brush.
Hello from the highlands. Here, the mountain air invigorates your soul. Lush green forests, wonderful wildlife, and cascading waterfalls. When you visit, everyone from the pickaninnies to the aunties and the boo-boos are always happy to welcome you into the comfort and safety of world-class hotels and guest lodges. Amazing adventures, warm hospitality, rich culture, and friendly people that just can't wait to say, there's fly, play, and stay packages to suit your budget. See how we can get to know each other at papuaNewGuinea.travel.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice.
Skell Life.
Give me 5!
That's right. With Digicel Cell Money, you can get a Give Me 5 plan with 5 gigabytes for only 5 kina. That's 5 gigabytes of data, valid for 5 days, all for only 5 kina. Whether you're streaming, gaming, scrolling, or staying connected with friends, you'll have all the data you need at an unbeatable price. So what are you waiting for? Get it today. Simply dial *888# to activate your Give Me 5 data plan. Only with Digicel Cell Money.
The NBA on ESPN is happening now. We don't know who's going to catch fire or who will shock the world. We don't know which bucket will break some hearts, who's showing up courtside, if dynasties will ever dynasty again. And we don't know which play will become a poster. But we do know that for tip-off, Christmas, finals, and everywhere in between,
Stop playing with me.
ESPN is your home for hoops.
I would like to announce my retirement from tennis.
Welcome home. Hey.
Welcome to Intro to Pickleball.
What happened to my tennis court?
Your tennis court. I saw you talking with the developers earlier.
If we can't raise enough money by the end of the year, we have no choice but to sign the deal.
A pickleball tournament on Christmas Day. Proceeds go to the club. With a name like Lou Hollis, we could get more viewers.
I don't play doubles.
You do now.
Welcome back. Representing the Gulf province in the 2025 Premier Soccer League, Gulf Gomara men have established their point of entry as the title holder for the tournament after defeating Morbe Wawins FC 3-1 at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby yesterday. Gomara in the fixture at halftime with 2 goals, leaving the Wawins scoreless. Both teams staged out impressive performance in the second half as Gomara finished off with the victory.
The crown for the first time after defeating the Giants, Ekari United FC and Lay City FC in the semi-final fixes. The much-anticipated final attracted a large crowd, with supporters from both teams standing out in numbers to witness the season's biggest match. The atmosphere inside the stadium was electric as fans waved Morobe and Gulf flags and cheering up passionately from kickoff to the final whistle.
Look, it's just no words, it's just amazing. It's been an amazing journey this year for the club and for the team and for these young men who have fought, who have committed, who have disciplined themselves up until today. And today's win is just a testament of what they've done for our team.
Gulf Comoros started the match with confidence, pressing early and controlling possession. The attacking intent paid off with two fast goals from Kenneth Ara and Palapol in the second half that put Morobe Wabens under pressure. Despite the deficit, Wabens showed resilience and managed to pull one goal back in the second half by Elijah Sam, reigniting hopes of a comeback. However, Comoros remained composed and sealed the match with a third goal late in the game by Hara again, shutting down any chance of a Wabens revival. The final whistle sparked celebrations among Comoros players, officials and supporters as they claimed the league's top prize.
It's just lack of confidence. Most of these kids are new to this type of game, although the finals is a different ballgame. So I think Comoros is a better side and they deserve that win. I thought we struggled a bit in the first half.
The victory marks a historic achievement for Gulf Comoros, while Morobe Wabens were praised for a strong and competitive season. Michael Tamtipais, TVWAN Sports.
The PNG national women's cricket team, PNG Laos, will be officially announced tomorrow, Tuesday, December 16th, ahead of their upcoming international tour, including the Regional World Cup qualifier in Nepal in January 2026. According to the PNG Laos upcoming calendar, the team will attend the Australian Country Championships T20 in Adelaide from January 3rd to 9th before the Global Women's T20 qualifiers. PNG will compete against 10 teams, with only 4 teams to qualify for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup from 11th January to 2nd February. After an intensive one-week competition, Lay's 140 clubs claimed the Kande Nines trophy and a prize money of 50,000 kina, ahead of 44 teams on Sunday's grand finale at Ron Albert Oval in Madang.
It was a tough match with both teams dominating in the first half. However, in the second half of the game, 140 Club pushed through with fast play and agility to secure their win. 140 Club beat Jiwaka SSS 5-star Rooster, winning 20 points to 8 at full time. This is not the first time 140 Club has won major tournaments. They have been in the local competition for years. In 2023, when the Kandes were beaten, they hosted a similar tournament in which 140 Club claimed the title, and it was no surprise they came out victors in the 2025 Kande Nines tournament. PNG RFL Northern Confederate Director Robin Iveke congratulated participating teams and the grand finalists for a hard-fought rugby league action in Madang. He acknowledged Kandes as the new franchise in the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup competition and looks forward to the club's participation in the 2026 season. Iveke also confirmed that the Ron Albert Oval, the home ground of the Kandes, will receive major works ahead of the rugby league season.
So, Mito Kamasloyo Kandes, welcome into PNG Rugby League, PNG NRC competition next year onwards. On behalf of PNG Rugby League, we must know that our players, teams, and our spectators coming in the field, PNG Rugby League, and work on the sanctions in the field, and we put him up close to 1 million first face slogan and parties and we come up.
Kande Nines tournament director Joel Ambrose said Madang has not seen a rugby league tournament and thanked match officials, supporters, and the people of Madang for delivering the tournament on a high note despite a few incidents.
or every stop may be player.
Ambrose also encouraged the people of Medang to use the opportunity during games and tournaments in the province, which will generate economic benefits.
But possible Roscoe, five member stop. Because part your views will come here, you mama and papa, you make a million and semi market, that's where economy will come up now. Remember to thank you support reply.
Medang Rugby League President Albert Toby welcomed Candace to Medang as their home ground and looks forward to working together with them to develop the code in the province. He said for several years, Rugby League has been non-existent until 2023.
People of Medang, people are welcoming you, people are declaring most of Islam home-based people. As you start to play, you have our support and we will continue to support you throughout the season.
Susan Oriape, TV1 Sports.
The Lasallian team from 8 Mile merged as champions of the 2025 Firelight 7 Series after an impressive second-half comeback, edging out favourites PC Ravens of Leh with a final score of 24-17. Lasallian team is made up of family members from Arama Central Province and the 8 Mile settlement.
Despite a strong start by the star-studded PC Ravens, who dominated possession and held a slim 5-0 lead at halftime, Lasallian, comprising mostly young players from 8 Mile, regrouped and elevated their attacking game in the second half. They managed to overturn the deficit by scoring all their points in the latter half, outscoring PC Ravens 24 points to 17 at full time. It was an unbelievable experience for the boys.
Some of these boys all hard work man all style of players, all fishermen, Aroma. 11 o'clock night, me drive go Aroma, come back 11 o'clock morning next day, all come sleep, get up the floor. Hard work na come, sikap go back 8 Mile. 4 years na try na hard na now. Na China go. 1-1 block play digital cup, but before all making name digital cup, all play house team Lasallian. Okay. But then like give go back community all come na. Represent the community blog. All come na. Pick up go back na community blog.
Following their victory, Lasallian was presented with the Firelight 7's Series Cup along with major cash prize of 25,000 kina for their hard-fought win. Kaupa said PC Ravens are the champion 7th team who have won numerous tournaments already, but it was the team's determination that won the game.
Just believe we can do it. Now, okay, 1-1 Samangi, all believe strong. Okay, one play well. Last time lose one play game, but we don't know. Let him affect him. We play still confident and believe. Okay, one still go on achieve a goal. And look up final, win him too.
Following their victory, Lasallian coach Ipera Kaupa described the victory as unbelievable. He added that all the hard work and long drives between 8 Mile and Aroma finally paid off. Kaupa said the team is made up of youths from Aroma Coast and the families at 8 Mile settlement, in the likes of Vipers duo Francis Madam and Manasseh Watts and the Maris product Andrew Solo. He praised them for giving back to their community.
Thank you, Firelight 7 organization. Also, all country belum play more about PC Ravens. Thank you, good play game, final black team lah. Ogara team me play to play lo final. Because thank you, ogara challenge me play to na. Working play strong as the tournament goes further. I me play to come up stronger too. So.
They're along with TV1 Sports. Good.
That ends the sports segment, and now the weather. Southern Port Moresby, Daro, Kerama and Popondetta, partly cloudy with few showers. Momase, Leh mostly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, mostly cloudy with some showers. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau cloudy with few showers. Kimber, rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Highlands, all centers partly cloudy with few showers. Ocean forecast. Coral Sea sees smooth to slight with southeasterly winds of 5 to 15 knots. Solomon Sea sees smooth with south to southeasterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Sea sees slight to moderate with west to northwest winds of 10 to 20 knots. Pacific Ocean sees smooth to slight with west to southwest winds of 5 to 15 knots. Coastal waters, waters of southern PNG to Indonesia border, to Daro to Kiwa Island, Karama, Yule Island, Hood Point to Samarai Island, Cape Vogal and all Milne Bay Islands, seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Medang to Wewak, Vanimo and northern PNG to Indonesia border, seas 1 to 1.5 meters. And that ends another edition of TVWAN News. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Hi.
Yes.
Can I get a loan for my PNV contract?
You need to fill out these forms, these ones, and then you can get back to me. Okay?
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Not here. Not right now.
Hi, I'm Kenny. Can I get a loan here?
Of course, Kenny. I'll take down your details. I'll help with the credit check.
Thank you.
And I'll help with your business plan.
1 car Kenny, 20 car Kenny, 1,000 car Kenny. FinCorp, fast forward your finance from zero to hero.
It's NFL season on ESPN.
Energy, energy, energy!
You know what that means. Friday, busy.
What a start!
Monday, locked off all day.
This place absolutely buzzing.
Tuesday, sorry, got plans.
Wide open, touchdown!
It's that toe-tapping, pick-sixing, game-winning drive time of year.
Wow, what a catch!
So put your calendar. The NFL is on ESPN.
It's not just a sport, it's a way of life.
Really good with ball in hand and will score under the post.
Charging down the field, some by Maka. How about that for defending? McCarthy Black takes them all on the outside and he's gotten away initially.
And now Faith Nathan slices between the New Zealand defenders.
And they're almost the way they are, Fiji. They're going to get the opener in the second half. One line break is enough. They live and breathe this game.
I'm Yavang. My people are Hmong. We're a hill tribe people in Laos in Southeast Asia. We moved to central Wisconsin, where I was raised on wild game and lake fish. Now, I'm a chef. I love to create amazing food with animals that aren't necessarily on everyone's list, but they should be because they're delicious.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna show you how. This is Pharaoh.
What is it you are seeking?
I want the power to destroy my enemies and save my family.
What makes Albus Dumbledore so fond of you, Mr. Scamander?
Standing before me was death, but I never been so happy.
For orcs, there is no more life but war.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
When nations collide and technology disrupts, the world stands at a turning point. This December, China's restrictions on rare earth exports have shaken the world as the US looks for alternatives.
Securing supplies is only a first step.
Could the Asia-Pacific hold the key to solving the rare earth problem? In the new season of When Titans Clash, the race for rare earths. When ATMs across Taiwan were hacked and began spitting up millions in cash.
有2名外国男子全副武装遮掩，在领款的过程中，后面的民众认为他可能是车手，就准备要报警。
Watch how Taiwanese police cracked the code and took down an international cybercrime syndicate inside the great ATM heist. Across parts of Asia, the digital native generation is challenging power.
They want a society that is fair.
Are governments ready for the Gen Z rebels demanding change? This December on CNA.
I want to create an entire world for people to get lost in.
Miyamoto spent his childhood exploring the woods around his home.
Oh, save me, princess!
And that inspired The Legend of Zelda. Board games were flat, horizontal, but Howard Wexler thought, what if?
Early on, the story is that you shoot something, but he's thinking about this differently.
What if we could make him jump?
Only on the History Channel.
Whenever I'd feel lonely, I'd look up at the stars. Wondered if there was life up there. I was looking in the wrong direction. They counted on the humans to hide, to give up, to fail. They never considered our ability to stand, that we would rise to the challenge.
Pacific Rim, Saturday 9 p.m. on Warner TV.
You've forgotten what you did to me? This is exactly what you put me through. I'll show you who the real monster is. You'll be the first I'll come for.
What if he got trapped?
Trapped? Someone had been suspected of colluding with his father. It's him, isn't it?
The truth has a way of coming out.
My love?
Work of a serial killer?
A copycat.
Catch the season premiere of Flower of Evil, Wednesday, 24th December at 9 p.m.
The martial arts have been practiced for centuries. Forged out of an ancient Asian world of mayhem and intimidation. But in fact, they're all about self-defense, discipline, and honor. This is XMA, the world of extreme martial arts. Watch Extreme Martial Arts, only on Fight Sports.
Great Aussie road trips. Your next adventure awaits. Magnificent landscapes, exploring the roads less traveled.
I just find it spooky.
Absolutely glorious. Unique and exciting destinations. This is the real Australia.
It's the best feeling you can get with your clothes on.
Great Aussie Road Trips, Australia's best road trip adventures.
Just tell me where you came from. May pa waiting you long time eh.
Nalowe, workplace.
Who are you working for, Romina?
Oh, Daniela.
Since 2 o'clock I'm la house, 2 o'clock lo ignoring ko player. Hindi no sabe why.
Tu pa ko cross.
All thing all can yaman ni me. I won't let them get away with this.
You filthy! You sabe finise! What the hell is your problem?
It's gonna be a long night.
Good things do happen.
Bring it on!
Holy moly.
What are you waiting for?